That was very, very bad luck. Are we working? Are we working? 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hopefully that is the last time that happened ever. All right. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Is there an echo? I'll let people like jump in again, and I'll explain what just happened, because that was squeaky bum time. Everything started to work, going well, sorted out all the issues. And it's funny, like, I get nervous before doing live streams and this kind of thing. And it's like, what am I nervous of? Is it kind of public speaking? Am I worried I'm just going to start sweating profusely, or just really, really embarrass myself, or just fart? You know what I mean? Just go live, everybody jumps on, and it just, you know, is that what I'm nervous of? But I am. All those things, actually. But also what I'm nervous of is technical difficulties, of things you just can't really control that make you look like an absolute knob. And what happened just there, hello everybody, is I got everything working, it was all looking good, and then my computer just went doof, black, just doof. And I was like, that's never happened. That's never happened. Like, I've never I've never seen this computer do that. But we'll see how we get on. I'm hoping that was a one-time thing, and you know, like we had like 55 people. It was building. It was growing, and then it just went doof. Yeah. Who hasn't failed their PowerPoint presentation miserably before? Exactly. But it was funny though, with the first live stream I did with the Fire in the Booth one, it went perfectly, didn't it? Like there was nothing. Thank you, Claire. Yeah, thank you. It's just tech being bad. This is somebody else's fault. These things happen. But yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to just die like that. It just went black and then just went bang and restarted. I was like, oh God. But hey, here we are. Now, I was saying before, I've managed to abstain from watching any of this. I'm really excited to see what we're going to get into here. I haven't seen, I don't think, any kind of like live Ren performance clips of any sort before. So this is really quite like a new thing. I've obviously seen live performances, but you know, I haven't seen anything that's like in front of a crowd or anything. I don't think I've seen anything like that. So let's let a couple more people jump in. Hello Nala, hello Claire, hello Karen, hello Lexor, Matriona, Pete. Pete says I'm in for a treat. Hello Karen T. Witty, Sabav. Shirley, how's it going, guys? Now, what I'm thinking with this one is, because I assume we're going to have like 9 or 10 songs here, what I might do is I might kind of cut the reactions up afterwards and kind of release them as individual songs as well. Hey Reese, how's it going? Secret Garden Party. Yeah. It happens. Hello. All right, and everybody can hear me. Everything is looking good. Yeah. Do we think it's time? I get into it? Shall we? Can my heart slow down a little bit? Are we working? Yes, exactly, Shirley. I'm hoping that that people kind of see that and go, yeah, something went wrong, and just head back onto the home screen. Yeah, 2 song pairs might be a good idea. I mean, I'll say I haven't seen this yet, so I don't really know how it's going to kind of work. Because knowing Ren, he's not going to do like a standard kind of structure of a live concert. It's going to be, I imagine, maybe conceptual, or he might blend songs into it. He might do mashups, medleys. I really, really don't know. Cheers, Karen. Yeah, I've never been to Secret Garden Party. I really, really need to get down there. I think it would be a lot of fun. I think we're almost getting back now to about where we were before my computer just died. Yeah, my heart rate may be slowing down now. Hi, Stefan. Hey, is that Wiley? Yes, I will see. But if I calm my heart down from my computer just crashing, I thought it was going to explode, the noise it made. It was just, yeah, very, very disconcerting. So, yeah, I'm going to get another minute. Oh, I can't wait much longer. Should we just jump into it? Should we just do it? Let's hear some. Let's see what's going on. Let's get straight into this.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's going to be the craziest night of your entire
Come on,
life.
Vic, man, I didn't want to come
I've
out.
heard so much about
What
it.
is? You won't tell me
that
what
building,
is.
That building.
What
right
is
there.
it?
It's like Bergenheiser, bro. It's that
Do you mean
spot.
Berghain?
It's like exactly that. It's like a super secret sex dungeon rave, man.
Vic, I just wanted to stay in
telling you,
bed.
it's gonna
Come
be the
on, man.
craziest thing. I don't have tickets, so that's the issue, man.
Then
We're gonna
why are we
just
here?
act cool, look good. We're gonna get in no matter what.
You look tasty.
Me, I look tasty. She said I look tasty.
Dude, she looks like she wants to eat you, bro.
Are you coming? Come on then.
Come on, man. I always tell you to stop pushing me and pulling me where I don't want to go.
Made it, bro. Keep going, keep it stepping.
This place is mad.
I love that. Stop pushing me and pulling me where I don't want to go. I love that. I don't know Vic. I don't. I've never met him. I don't know Joe either. Yeah, I saw a video of Victus and T-Big recently. And if you don't know, T-Big's one of my best mates. Been through a lot with him. He's the producer and drummer for Tony Humphries, who I've also known for many, many years. T-Big was like 16, I was 17 when we met. I think Tony's about the same age as me, a couple months older, I think. But yeah, we were all like 17 and we were good friends. And I'm trying to think who else kind of like from the crew I met through them. So Josh Stiles was a videographer for Tony for a while. And so I've shared many, woken up many a time on one sofa, Josh Stiles on the other. He's a really, 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 really nice guy, Josh. It's funny actually, Josh Stiles, when I was doing my first ever feature film, when I was going to Afghanistan, he was going to be the main videographer on it, and we were working together, and it was going to be both of our first kind of debut film. But obviously it was going into Afghanistan, it was incredibly dangerous, and I was trying to get as many people involved and on board and like build up a team, and the closer it actually got to going over there, the more sick I felt. And I suddenly realized, I was like, it's one thing kind of putting my life in danger, but then the idea of putting other people's lives in danger, even if they kind of said like, yeah, no, I'm up for this, I'm willing to take the risk. If something does go down, if something does go bad, everybody would turn around at me, and it would kind of be on me that brought them to this, terrible situation. So I kind of panicked and just like pulled the plug on it, and I was like, I've got to go by myself. I've got to do it. Like, I can't put anybody else in this. And then I recently saw that Josh Stiles is now working with Ren, and I was like, that's so awesome, because Josh had an amazing eye, like from the off. Anything I saw that he'd done, you'd look in the camera and be like, damn, this is like a Hollywood like level video, which is obviously why I wanted to work with him. And yeah, really, really nice guy. And when I saw he was working with Ren, I was like, well deserved. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of talent, so it's so good to see him doing well. Anyway, that was a massive digression. We're only 53 seconds in. But yeah, no. In short, I don't know Victus, but I do know a couple of people in this kind of circle. But yeah, haven't met Victus yet. Let's crack on.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind's out drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm putting life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting this cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lot of lots of anomalies. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes it has been fine and you're probably begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. I must be honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I've been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself got me connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one's late for the art. No one's late for the art. Genesis pain in their brain when they start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. How you doing, Brighton? That's what I like to hear. Come on. When I'm...
Whew, whew. Not messing about getting into this. Just straight, just set the place on fire. This instrumental is filthy. I love these kind of weird warped vocals. Man, like... It comes in, it's very like just hard rap from the off, and I wonder if he's kind of setting the tone for the whole concert. What's the name of this song? Could you let me know in the comments? I haven't heard this one, and I think it's what's exciting about this. I feel like I'm going to come across a lot of new songs that I haven't heard, and possibly I'm going to hear some ones that I have, and either way I'm kind of excited to get into new stuff and kind of rehear stuff that I already know. Yeah, don't give Josh a sock, keep him cooking. Yeah, this is Genesis. Okay, yes, I haven't heard this one yet. Oh man, well, it's going to be cool to do reactions to these songs after doing this live show, because it'll be slightly different. It won't quite be a first listen, but I think that's good to kind of switch things up though, because it's always been first listen with Ren. It's like every reaction video I do is a first listen. So to kind of like get a first listen on some of these, and then when I come into some of those reactions, it'll be like, actually this is a second listen, and maybe I can analyze a little bit more than I usually do, because I'm always doing it like straight first take, unedited, and just initial thoughts. So, you know, I think it might add another layer to it. Let's jump back into this. This is crazy.
License for killing myself got me connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one's late for the art. No one's late for the art. Genesis pain in their brain when they start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. How you doing, Brighton? That's what I like to hear. Come on. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, definitely somewhere else. War upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic or heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. Making my pain waking, painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when I'm holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the box a bit close. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a sec. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, that don't know. Beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with the grass. Me green with a 3-point stealing possession. Switch through, making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is an author a lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me of life. You just slip me up, I take my piece of the pie and then feed on mind that I'm feeding me right to define my depression. Aye.
Take a little pause here. Now, again, ADHD music is a great way to describe it. And it's just like with the fire in the booth, it's just changing so much. And I love how you have like this really slick little guitar piece coming in, and then it will just be a wall of noise, and it's just like, just sounds, and it's heavy, and it's everywhere, and like really interesting, kind of diverse crowd, which is cool to see. It's like there's a real like goth girl clique in the crowd. That's cool. yeah, he has a cool fan base, doesn't he? But this music, it's just, I'm hearing like all these different kind of genres. It's just like there was a little kick drum sequence that was very dubstep a moment ago, and yeah, there's drum and bass and there's dance and there's like then there's straight hip hop coming in. It's
Hit the wheel for a second, hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with the grass. Me greet with a 3-point stealing possessions. Wish we making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is an author a lesson, time is a mother's weapon, time is a cousin of blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me of life. You just slip me up, I take my piece of the pie and then feed on unwind. I find freedom and right to define my depression. Aye, aye, aye. This is one for all my junglers, where we at? Come on, all my DMB heads. You know this. Tiny boy, digga-digga-na-na, no. Tiny boy, digga-digga-na-na, no. Tiny boy, digga-digga-na-na, no. Ooh yeah, no. Bad boys in a Brighton, rude boys in a England, bad boys in a London, rude boys in a Kingston. Life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's bitches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes there's a red flag right there, but they banging the scissors to handle a bomb. I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. Been illing myself and it bothers me. Life's for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark, No one was late for the art, no one was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain when they start. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. Genesis. Genesis.
I wasn't ready for a rave. I mean, I didn't think that Ren was going to come on with his acoustic guitar and do a kind of quiet set or anything. But I was expecting more, I guess, of a kind of, I don't know, more hip hop, I guess. But like the jungle coming in and the drum and bass and these kind of dubstep feels, like these little flavors in there. It's, yeah, this is proper ecstasy, you know, like down at the rave, sweating with a bottle of water in your hand, dancing the night away, falling in love with somebody you've just met, like proper dance music, you know what I mean? Proper like 90s, 2000s, summer of love, like getting down, you know? And I think like the way it's kind of cut up and everything, it reminds me a little bit of the Prodigy. There's a little bit of that kind of influence in there. I think it's the way that the Prodigy brought punk and rock into that jungle drum and bass kind of sphere. And I guess that's kind of what I'm feeling here with Ren, because Ren has such a rock influence and such like a musical influence that I think I think that's where I'm seeing the similarity. I'd be very surprised if the Prodigy wasn't an inspiration to Ren. I'm sure they were, but I can see in a parallel here that they both have similar influences, and yeah, it's this kind of cut up rock punky kind of dance music. You remember the days, Claire? Yeah, you do. Awesome. All right, let's get back to those days right now. Where is this going?
Rude boys in a Kingston. Life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's bitches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes there's a red flag right there, but they banging the scissors to handle a bomb. I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. Been illing myself and it bothers me. Life's for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark, No one was late for the art, no one was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain when they start. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. 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 It feels good to be back on stage, Brighton. Thank you for everybody for coming, you look fucking lovely. Genesis. Thank you.
Wow. I love that song, and I'm looking forward to doing a reaction to like the music video of that soon. That's, yeah, big Prodigy vibes on that one. Really cut up, love all the jungle. I love the fact that you guys are saying in here that you did a casting call for this audience. And he's just filled it with like hot goth girls. Well played, sir, well played. You knew exactly what you were doing. But yeah, it just tickled me as all. Let's see what we're getting into next. That was a hell of an opener. That was a hell of a strong opener right there.
Genesis. It feels good to be back on stage, Brighton. Thank you for everybody for coming, you look fucking lovely. Genesis. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you. I like for everybody to have a moment of silence for a Welsh eulogy. Eduardo, if you could play Seven Sins, that would be great. I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest. Cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker, cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Have you ever felt pain? Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Descending, muscles clenching. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? A rose emerges from the pavement crack. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallel. Pain. Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you in two and it hits you. The dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you. The Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. Body bagging me. Zip it up quicker, leaving zombie. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, on a matapi. I'm running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, hard grasses and greener. Who's your dynamite dealer? Dying at the table of the coroner, eat top fuck. 13 years and I'm a phoenix, so stop. Lucky number 13, just my luck. Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets come bust. God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept, I bear witness, watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never depressed, a bed where I'm always depressed, a bed with a human oppressed, a bed where a tumor I slept, a bed that's a room for this mess. Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks boy, pain is a gift boy, hard to make you stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg the sky for mercy, never came back in me dirty, 33 and hurty, just died at 33 and still my sins are lurky, years are turning, future stays uncertain, surgeon incision, murder ambition, fear of the unknown preserves a religion, denounced the gods when my body went missing, back then.
Oh, it's so good, and I feel like, I mean, I only reacted to this song Seven Sins. I only heard it last week, and it was so powerful. And we kind of talked about it, like being a student of pain, and are you a victim or a student? Are you able to learn and kind of grow from it? There's so much to read into in the lyrics. It's just a brilliant song, and I with the instrumental, like, where do you start with writing something like this? I guess, yes, you start just piecing ideas together, trying them out, but I wonder if, like, because it's so kind of sectioned and it jumps around, where they're like trying something out and be like, no, it's not enough. Let's take this instrumental, throw that in the bin, make something new, make something harder, make something bigger, make something different. What goes from this into this? It must have been such a process. And Ren produced it himself, didn't he, this one? I'm not entirely sure on like which ones Ren's produced and which one he hasn't. This is one of my favourite of his. It's really, really great. And we've got to talk about the videography. It's just amazing, isn't it? The shots they're getting of the crowd and the images coming up and all these kind of metaphors and stuff. I saw early on we had like Ouroboros, which is the snake eating its own tail, which kind of represents eternity. And, you know, like, it's, he did produce this one, did he? Yeah, just amazing. It would be a real privilege and a pleasure to like have a session with Ren, to just even just to sit in the studio, not even to take part, just to kind of, in every recording studio there's always a sofa with someone sat on it doing absolutely nothing. Always. Either they kind of drove somebody there, a session musician, or maybe they're selling weed to someone, or they're a mate of someone, but for some reason they just end up on a leather sofa at the back of the studio. I want to be that useless guy sat on a leather sofa at the back of the studio while Ren is doing stuff on the computer. You know what I mean? I just kind of want to sit and just watch for a little while. Not input, not... I mean, it would be amazing to like have a writing session, but just to watch and just see what Ren produces, all his stuff. Insane. Yeah. I just... let's hear some more of this, because that's how I feel when I'm kind of watching this. I'm just like trying to analyze it and be like, how did they get to this? How did they get to this instrumental? And then how did he write all these lyrics? Like, what came first? Did he write the lyrics first, or did these? What is the process? You know, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued with every musician, but with Ren, like, oh God, yeah, I want to know what's going on there. Let's jump back in. Let's go.
All on your knees and I kneel. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg the sky for mercy. At the time I did me dirty, 33 and hurting, cause this died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Years of turning, future stays uncertain, surging incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing. Back then, the pain spray ricochet like a Mac 10. Hot lead hit the bed I was trapped in. Red wings, seraphim out of God's grace. Cry tears from heaven like clappings. Stick pins in the voodoo Henry. Thick skin, stay humble Kenrick. Stay skeptic, track the biometrics. Bloodstained crime scene forensic. Lights on, fade into the background. Slow down, running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now, really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, smack down. Let it be, quote on then. Click, clack, John got shot for attention. What does that tell you about that good of intention? Bitterness formed in the storm of aggression. Spartan loose on my Hatterer. 6 followed by 6 and 7. Build and praise and bury and dead. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous. Half is damned and half a gram. Hard gold troubles and thoughts stay darker than evil like master plans. Sharper than glass shards, splinter and cinnamon. Irony can kill a man. Pain makes money when the music lands. Expands, baby, my cheese. Down Parmesan. Followed by 7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust makes the grass look greener, crucified trust. Sin 3, gluttony, humans consume planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy. 4, sloth, rinse and repeat, runs, repeats, time lost. Sin 5, envy, that's when one man's ring is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopath. Sin 7, green plants and seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need, then take.
Hold up a minute. That was magic. Oh, I'm not going to stop right there. That was magic. Getting a real Duke Nukem vibe from the army guy. But brilliant. Like, just, it's so great because like I think a lot of people would just put out a live show. They'd just be like, right, we're just going to film this really well. Let's put out a live performance, and yeah, everybody will love that. But to think like, no, let's do these little conceptual pieces. Let's do these little creative segments, and we'll kind of have that and fit that into the visuals, and just keep everything so engaged. It's it's non-stop. It just grabs you, doesn't it? It just, yeah. I'm only seeing Ren doing stuff like this. Like who else? It's everything he does is very, very original. It's really, really, really cool. Man, yeah. Let's see a bit of that again. It's just, yeah. He does at least 14 steps more than anyone else. It's that next level of thinking, and I think there's a sort of maybe an element of perfectionism to him, where it's just kind of like, it's never a case of that'll do, let's put it out. Clearly not. There's always another level of how can we make this better. In fact, let's mix it all up, change it completely, and then make that better. It's something else. Let's keep going.
Lust makes the grass look greener, crucifies trust, sin free, glutton, humans consume, planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy, 4, sloth, rinse and repeat, runs, repeats, time lost, sin 5, envy, that's when one man's ring is another man's frenzy, sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killing, psychopath. Sin 7, green plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need, then take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. So we feed and we sleep and repeat, and we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the meat, we inherit this land that we bruise and we beat. We inherit this vanity, stalkers the creeps, inherit the liars, the murderous thieves. One sin for every one day of the week. We're living in a very strange time, ladies and gentlemen. We're living in a time where the poor are getting poorer and where the rich are getting richer, and where the systems that we have built to protect the interests of the poor and the working people are being dismantled. And make no mistake, this isn't a battle between the left and the right like you have you believe. This is a battle between the greedy and the complicit. Are we complicit? I'd like to do something to demonstrate our power so that the world can see. I'd like to make a little circle right here in the middle of the crowd if we can.
Just going to stop that for a moment. Firstly, Lexor, yeah, as you say, he's happy to show himself dropping the mic because that wasn't intentional, was it? It just kind of flew out his hand. And I think, yeah, it kind of, it gives that authenticity where he could have kind of put in a little creative bit over that and covered it up, but instead he's kept it because it's real, and that's what it is. It's a rowdy gig, you know what I mean? Stuff that real gigs, mics get dropped, mics break, the jack lead comes out of a guitar and you get feedback for ages. That's reality. Don't change that and cover it up. That's part of like the live experience. So, you know, I think that's really cool as well. But I just want to listen to this again.
We're living in a very strange time, ladies and gentlemen. We're living in a time where the poor are getting poorer and where the rich are getting richer, and where the systems that we have built to protect the interests of the poor and the working people are being dismantled. And make no mistake, this isn't a battle between the left and the right like you have you believe. This is a battle between the greedy and the complicit.
Yeah, what really gets me about that is the left and the right, because we are constantly bombarded, like again and again, about left and right, whether you're left wing and right wing, and it's become more and more polarized over the years. We've seen it in England and America, especially now, and it's getting more and more intense and more divided. And it is this kind of pick a side, you know, like pick a side, blue or red, and disagree with anything the opposite says. And it's that way of like playing into human tribalism, isn't it? Because, you know, the way we've evolved, we are like pack animals, and we do like to, we come together by having a common enemy. So it's very easy to manipulate and control the masses by going, this is your common enemy. You know, bring all these people together, and we love each other and we hate these people. And that's what we do. And that's you know, that's us. And yeah, it's not about left and right. It's because everybody's getting screwed over, whether you're left wing or right wing, you know what I mean? It's just that some people don't realise it. Some people think that they're on the side that isn't going to get screwed over until they're left in the dust going, hang on a minute, I thought you were taking me with you to the mansion with the pool, with everything. I thought, you know, we're going to make it all better and everything, and you're going to screw over the people I don't like, the other team, but you're going to help me, right? Like, I vote for you, and I'm on this team, I'm on team red or blue or whatever it is. But they're victims as well. They just don't know it yet. Yeah. There's just a little thought on that. But I think that's what he's kind of alluding to there. So let's jump back in.
And the working people are being dismantled. And make no mistake, this isn't a battle between the left and the right like you have you believe. This is a battle between the greedy and the complicit. Are we complicit? I'd like to do something to demonstrate our power so that the world can see. I'd like to make a little circle right here in the middle of the crowd if we can, guys. It'll be great. If you can let me through, that would be fantastic. Eduardo, what I would love you to do right now, let's make a little bit of space. If you can run a list of our time, please, Eduardo, that would be fantastic. Let's go. Let's spread out a little bit. And I want you guys, what I would love you guys to do is I'd like you guys all to focus your energy right here in the middle of the circle, because I want to feel it. Can you do that? Focus that energy. Yeah. Show the world what we're all about. Right. 1, 2, 3, spitting bullets on the beat. I'm a sick little puppy who gets lucky when he speaks. Blessed with a silver tongue, chest with an iron lung. Extraterrestrial tentacles, alien, psychopathic tendencies, a pathologic entity. Everything is set in stone, this is how it's meant to be. Elementary, they watch and you might find
yourself inside the mind of the illest of our time.
Jump, let's get it popping, I'm rocking, I'm Freddy Krueger, I'm chopping. I turn it up to 11, the demigorgon of up. The strangest thing, I'm the boss, the danger lingers, I'm plotting.
Like a spoonful of sugar,
because I'm merry like poppins. A double barrel is cocking, a shotgun shell to the noggin. I'm coughing, catchy bronchitis in your funeral coffin. No stopping, blocking, not when I pick the world up, I'm squatting. When I take from the rich, I'm in your hood and I'm robbing. 4, 5, 6, spit a crucifix. 666, flow, crucify a Catholic. Maverick, anti-hero, villain, not protagonist. Words are kind of muffled when you're sucking on my massive. Who's the fucking illest? Who's the realist? Wait, Eduardo, stop the track. Stop the track, boys. What are you doing? Right, if we're gonna do this, let's do it fucking properly, alright?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fight of the century. The fight that you've all been waiting for. In the blue corner, we've got the Jinx. In the red corner, we've got Spud. Spud hasn't been defeated since 2022. Now, some of you are going to win, and some of you are going to lose your money tonight. Now, boys, remember, no.
No, Karen, I didn't watch this last week. I haven't seen it. You know, I never watch any Ren anything unless I'm doing a reaction. Honestly, anything I've ever listened to from Ren, you've seen me watch it. So no, I haven't seen this, and this is wild. What? Who came up with this idea? Like, and let's throw this in here, and I love it. Like, let's just stage a little kind of like a little fight, which happens in the mosh pit all the time, doesn't it? But like, it's just great. I've got to say though, I know this is a really lame thing to say, but like, you do not want to be boxing with piercings in. That is a bad idea. The last time I ever got piercings, I used to have piercings in my ears and stuff, pierced my nose, and then I got into a little altercation and somebody just yanked it out my ear, and I was like, right, no more piercings. No more piercings. They look cool as hell, and they look like it like toughens your face up, but they're the worst thing. But good luck to him. Let's see what happens.
Kicking below the belt, and definitely no kissing.
Eduardo, run the track. Who's the fucking illest? Who's the realest? Who's the baddest kid? Call the police on this beat before I damage. A kiddie called Screech on the streets. I'm a masochist. So far from reach, I'm the type to kill a pacifist. Catalyst for chemical combustion, I'm the analyst of metaphors and similes, the synonyms and alchemy. Evangelist, spread the words I seek like they're cancerous. Pragmatist, think before I speak, then I answer it. Pull up to the place. When I pull it, bang a bullet, sound is shot right into space. Music for the hooligans, let loose on the estate. Call the police and the riot bands of people wanna play. Hey, freedom now has lost all meaning. How can we all be free in a hierarchy breeding ground? The poor get poor a while, the rich get rich in style. I'll be a heretic, kill a king, take his crown. Top of the throne, top of the kingdom I own. Top of this feast that I own, top of the dome. Spitting for Britain I show, bars like a cellular phone. I pin like Tyson, an icon, go twice it. Left right it, I'm striking, like I'm biting, like a python. Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury, I am Freddy. Eat my words through your belly, alphabet is spaghetti. I am a rap star, don't believe me, the facts are I feel fast like I last. Don't believe me, then fuck ya. Shit. Wait. I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. Call a medic for myself. I don't feel so hot, my brother. Aching, shaking, stop and start. Things gone wrong, hit by King Kong. X1 tumble, I'm like Hardy brothers. I don't feel so fresh, my bro. Things look blurry, speaking slow. Head in Hong Kong, one toss soup is what I have. Or brains, I know that I want to spread these tattered wings, hold them high. Banished from the heavens, so I'm knocking on the sky. Living with depression is a blessing in disguise. Never second guessing, intuition getting wise. Want to sink into the people of my eyes. Travel to the corner of my cornea and mind. Look for all the answers that I never seem to find. Till then, I guess I'm still the illest of our time.
God damn. That's a crazy idea. That's wild. I don't know how I mean, it looked like they were really going for it there. And just, again, it's these kind of creative ideas. And this song, let's stage a fight, and then we'll actually get some gloves on them. They'll have a little ruck in the middle of the mosh pit, and like I'll just kind of wrap around them. Like, yes, we do, Claire. We need to show these kids how to rave. Honestly, I bet he did break his nose. They were smacking each other. I wonder if they were kind of doing any sparring before this, just like having a little practice, like how hard are we going to go? And then once you're there in the middle of it and the adrenaline kicks in, whoo, damn, a lot of testosterone flowing around there. It looked real, didn't it? I think even if it was meant to be staged, or they were gonna stage it, I think it would end up real, like in the moment, because you're just gonna go that much more, aren't you? Just taking the energy of the crowd and just turning it up a notch, because I guess when you come in, you have that initial wave of the music, and it like brings everybody up, and it's like, oh, holy shit, this is amazing. But then to like keep on doing things that keep on making it new and keep on making it different, and making sure that everybody's having an experience that they've never had before at this live show. Like, it's sort of almost like a variety show, isn't it? It's kind of like punk variety show. I love it. It's something else. Let's keep it going.
Till then, I guess I'm still the illest of our time. All right, I think we got that out of all of that. I feel like I've been in the fight, fuck me. Sometimes this world can make us feel small. But I would like to remind you guys that none of you are small. It's important in these moments to remember that we're all one, we're all a collective, and in that you can never be small. Yes, yeah, I like to see this face, come on. And in that moment, I want you guys to remember your power. Sam, I'd love you to come on stage because you're an important part of this music video, but Eduardo, if we can get power, please, man. This is one of my favorite songs, man. Let's go. Aye, rude. Power. These kids don't play my shit, I never had a top 10. Maybe it's cause I sing about violence and depressions. They say don't blame these kids, just focus on yourself, friend. Well, if they don't like what I'm doing now, then fuck them. Don't trip, I got the anti-learning licks like John Frusciante, smoking spliffs and popping candy, idolizing Sid and Nancy. Woo! Rock and roll in my soul, bumping that King Cole. On the dough, fish and chips and games console, council house and violent flow. But life went sweet at home. Mum and dad took a trip and they split shallow. What will be, but me, I hate to see my mum alone. Late night.
Yeah, bubbles. Bubbles after having this like massive fight in the mosh pit. Get the bubbles involved, completely change the atmosphere, completely go on a totally new direction. Suddenly it's family friendly, it's fun, and everybody's like bouncing to bubbles and joy and love, and it's just he's like hitting out to hit like every emotion, isn't he, with this concert? He wants everybody to feel a whole range of things, you know, and so far what have we had? We've had like rage, haven't we? We've had that kind of anger, we've had that kind of excitement. There's been this kind of I guess in some of the jungler drum and bass, you've got that kind of like there's a kind of lust in there, you know what I mean? It would be, I wonder if what he's doing, if he's actually kind of doing the Seven Sins as a theme throughout the show. That would be a really cool idea if he kind of subtly did that. I don't know if he is or not, but that would be a cool idea. Loving the bubbles.
John Frusciante, smoking spliffs and popping candy, idolizing Sid and Nancy. Woo! Rock and roll in my soul, bumping that King Cole. On the dough, fish and chips and games console, council house and violent flow. But life went sweet at home. Mum and dad took a trip and they split shallow. What will be, but me, I hate to see my mum alone. Late night crying, get so high to try to silence sound of fight. Through the walls I heard love dying, so I focused on my... That's what it was. I focused on my... Now let's take them back. Let's go back. These kids don't play my shit, I never had a gold plaque. My style is old school, but I swear this ain't a throwback. I put my visions into rhythms on a dope track. To understand the place I'm coming from, let's go back. When I was 16, I was a sick teen, I was a victim of my head. I was just 16, up in the kitchen, racking up lies till my nose bled. 16, with an affliction, in an addiction with my dread. I was just 16, I was quite sick then, I was a prick then, I was a pleb, but fuck it. We're all misguided individuals, life can suck it. My cup ain't half full, man, I'm filling up the whole bucket. I'll drink my tears so I can drown my sorrow. Sing like I might die tomorrow. Live, I go for broke on every single song I wrote. Every single song I write brings healing to my weary mind. A healing that you'll only find inside that intricate design of kicks and snares and fat bass lines. Flip the script until I find my... That's what it was. I focus on my... I've been talking a lot about division, but I would like to talk a little bit something more important, and that is unity, that is community, and that is love. And inside this room is a seed that can turn into something ferocious, something magnificent. We can become a movement. We can become a movement that can change this world for the better. We can fight the forces of greed, fight the forces of evil, because, ladies and gentlemen, we
Something very special is happening here, isn't it? This is something very, very special. And yeah, this is like... This is a movement. This is... I love how he said, like a seed, like grow out from here. And I love that in a concert, you know, to see it like that is that you're all coming together and then building this collective energy of togetherness and unity and love, and then leaving this venue and spreading it out. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's something really, powerful in what he's doing here. It's special. I can't imagine the energy of being in that room while this is going on. It's got to be intoxicating and changing, you know? God. really wish I was at this concert. But from here, the thing is from right here, even though I'm not there, I'm feeling it. And that's what's special about this live concert, is that it's kind of, oh guys, this is really nice. It's nice, like this music and what Ren's doing, it's bringing this community together, and like, you know, it's really, really special, and it's so nice to see so much love, you know what I mean, in a world that sometimes feels like it's full of so much hate. Like, it's so good. What he's doing is just getting that love together and out into the world, and yeah, family, and it's man, oh, beautiful, really, really beautiful. Yeah, let's keep it going.
We can become a movement. We can become a movement that can change this world for the better. We can fight the forces of greed, fight the forces of evil, because, ladies and gentlemen, we are strong. Because what good is profit and what good is greed on a dying planet, ladies and gentlemen? This is power.
Get it?
This is power. You're never, ever, ever alone. Thank you. Get it, get it, get it. Power. Big round of applause for Sound, come on. A lot of love and appreciation for Sam. He's an absolute bad man on the camera, and he's brought so many videos to life. Come on.
Well, spend the time. I like to play some D&D with my
D&D?
for myself. And
By yourself?
well, yeah, but it's
Now free drinks, man. This is lit. You came with me now, Flan. Woo! Jeez. Give me one of them.
Whoa!
Let's fucking go!
Mick!
Woo!
Are you ready to bounce? That's a cue.
Love these little interludes. I love it. I love it. Can you guys remember back in, I think it was the late 90s, because Kevin and Perry Go Large, and there was a character, Eyeball Paul, I think it was, and he would do shots into his eye, get to the bloodstream quicker, he said. A bad idea. I think that was a little reference to that there. I might be wrong, but I think it is. Let's let's see what's coming next.
Whoa!
Let's fucking go!
God.
Woo!
Are you ready to bounce? That's a cue to run. Are you ready to move with me, guys? When you hit the stand of the gun, that's a cue to run. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so sweet. When you hit the stand of the gun, that's a cue to run. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so sweet. When you hit the stand of the gun, that's a cue to run. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so sweet. Little men love to speak, I don't lose sleep in the whispers of sheep. When you hear the sound of the gun, that's my tongue, spit like thunder come. I'm a king, who's the king? I'm a king, I'm the king of the ring. I'ma run this thing, I'm a Don Yan Yin on a yin yang thing. Jump upon that swing of the drum, bim bim bim. Vroom vroom, black come through like that. I'm not new to rap on a Zulu cap. I do tracks and I do make stacks. What do you do like? Are you new to that? On this beat, I'm fat like a sumo. know my judo, candlestick killer, kill them like Cluedo. Numero due, numero uno. You know it's me, so frank like Bruno. Hey, so Rocky loves judo. Hugo, boss man drip with a new flow. Trudeau, Sharon Gang killer, they call me Naruto. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so sweet. That's a Q2 run. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so sweet. When you hear the sound of...
All right, Victus is about to get involved. I'm very intrigued. Gotta say, this music, I'm hearing like a lot of psytrance influences. If you've ever heard psytrance, it was this kind of, it was music, it was very fast, a lot faster than like drum and bass and stuff. It was kind of, you know, not quite gabba, but it was quick. But the synths they would use, I think like you had like Infected Mushroom. I think it was the guy behind that was Simon Posford, I think. And there was a Vibe Tribe. Yeah, there were these artists that would make these kind of weird, fast, psychedelic drum and bass tunes. And they would use synths that are very similar to the one that was going throughout this, very squishy, mushroomy type synths that give you this feeling. And like listening to it now, it's so great. You don't need drugs. Like this is drugs, you know what I mean? It's what I call a free lapse, you know? This is nice. I'm having a good time.
Bruno, hey, so Rocky loves judo. Hugo, boss man drip with a new flow. Trudeau, Sharon Gang killer, they call me Naruto. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so sweet. That's a Q2 run. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so sweet. When you hear the sound of the gun, that's a
Q2 run. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma keep the ground on my feet. I don't want a crown on the street, but you still know me. Still the same old beat, still the same old house on the same old street with a brand new flow on the same old beat. And it turns to gold every time I speak. Look me in my eyes, all feeling like Michael. Wait, delete that I made a typo. Michael Myers, Halloween psycho, like the fires. Arsonist, Hyro, Spiral, dragging down Frodo, bagging all the shit. You're chatting, your teeth get smashed in, extracting like dentist grappling. Nitrous oxide gas, no laughing.
When I put it down on the beat,
I'ma lay it down in the sheets. Take it to the circus, you freak. Free your girl, she still likes my meat. Feed the girl, cause it's time to eat. Toast curl when I'm in too deep. Fuck your girl, do you really wanna?
wait.
Victus, he reminds me, his rapping style reminds me of Slow Tie a lot. I don't know if you guys have heard of Slow Tie, but he's a rapper from Northampton. He got very big a couple of years back, but much more kind of like punk, kind of more like your English sort of, you're down the pub for a packet of crisps and a pint of lager kind of English rap, you know what I mean? It has a messiness to it and a rawness to it and this kind of punkiness to it. And his personality reminds me a little bit of Cook from Skins. Do you remember that? I think that was his name Jack O'Connell, the actor? That was his first like big role, wasn't it? But yeah, he reminds me of Cook from Skins. Definitely getting that. Let's see where this goes next. I love it. It sounds great.
Bagging all the shit, you're chatting, your teeth get smashed in, extracting like dentist grappling. Nitrous oxide gas, no laughing.
When I put it down on the beat,
I'ma lay it down in the sheets. Take it to the circus, you freak. Free your girl, she still likes my meat. Feed the girl, cause it's time to eat. Toast curl when I'm in too deep. Fuck your girl, do you really wanna?
Wait. Let's switch this up a little bit, because you know we've done this way a little bit. It might be nice to kind of mix it up, get someone else in the mix.
Wait, who the fuck? Who's that though?
Who's this?
Who's that though?
Who's this? Oh, it's Knox.
It's that man.
Oh, it's that Vic guy. It's that Vic guy. We done this before? I've seen you on YouTube, I think. Nah, man. No, I'm sure I have. What up, Brighton? I said, what up, Brighton? Rhythm and I hit him with a little bit of riddling. Bitter when they critic, they belittle, but they middleman. Wait a minute, spin you when you're fitted, dog. I've been the realest. Sick the psychophonic, spit a pill and back up in the illest. I got the boat, the flow, it will roast. I got the dope, the dose, so kill ghost. I wrote this line for rent at his show, but our supplies are hot for these folks, yo.
What is happening right now? Bars. I mean,
mean, who are these three sex machines? It's like Eminem and NSYNC made love and had triplets. Rhythm and I hit him with a little bit of, I don't even know what he's saying. And then that flow switch. I feel like I know that one guy too. Weird.
You know me, pop it like it's coke, they feel it in nosebleeds.
This is wild. Like, what? Wow. Such a creative idea. It's so out the box. It's such a crazy thing to do. And obviously Nox is like his, you know, that's his main guy, isn't it, when it comes to reactors, isn't it? And it's like, it's so cool that, you know, because like Ren's done all this special stuff for reactors and he's really changed the game for reactors. And obviously I'm a very new reactor, so I'm still kind of learning. I'm still learning how to react. I don't know what I'm doing. But it's so cool that even in a live performance, he's managed to bring his kind of top reactor into it and make him a part of the video. And like, how, I mean, it's, I can imagine like having the idea of like, oh, how can we get Nox into this? Or maybe we could have him come on stage. Or how can we take that a level further? It's, and then they reach this point. It's just, it's brilliant. And yeah, I see his YouTube plaque there. And one day, guys, I'm inspired by this. One day, I'm going to actually have a home and I'm not going to live in a different house every week. And I'm going to like be in one place and I'm going to have like a setup, a really nice setup. I'm going to work my way there. But I see this. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Claire. All right. Let's jump in.
This live for rent in his show, but our supplies are hot for these rocks, yo.
What is happening right now? Bars. I mean, who are these three sex machines? It's like Eminem and NSYNC made love and had triplets. Rhythm and I hit him with a little bit of, I don't even know what he's saying. And then that flow switch. I feel like I know that one guy too. Weird.
You know me, pop it like it's coke, they feel it in nosebleeds. Been a big hitter, I hit it with morphine. I turn into dope fiends, my code is cocaine. I'm dirty but so clean. Please take a shot, but I'm choking there. Bullets for your ears, raise a fist, feel it humming there. Fight for it, wanna kill bills, get 100 man back for the capital. He'll get to hunting them. Go! I'm a man, sound so. When I hear the sound of the Nox, tell everybody that's a Q2. When I put it down on the, I'ma make it sound so. When I hear the sound of the, what up? That's a Q2 run. What the fuck? Step back, sock up, fuck up the scene, tuck my socks up, chop chop. I'm a millipede on my feet, Mohammed Ali with my reach. Biting double D's in my teeth, I'm a freak, I'm a goated PT on the beat, you're a neat. Little fuck boy, you're a geek, let me speak. I'm a cut like Troy when I preach, I'm a beast, I'm a unlock knife unleashed. Preach! Who's that boy who moves like a raver? Oi, 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 a new tasty flavour. I glow like a saber, no sweat blow, I'm loving the labour. Work, she workaholic. Twerk, she's twerking right on it. One in the backseat, one on the bonnet. Grabbing my William, this is my sonnet. I'm not telling sipping standard, we call that an interstellar. I'm a rapping Cinderella, serve it like it's mozzarella. Acapella, say it better, man, be like you, we gotta go get the trendsetter on your feet like batter, I serve it like the alphabet, upset I make the cheese, I make cheddar, I got the brrrr. The I'm spitting pepper when I'm impeccable rhythm, the rap mecca on the beat. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so sweet. When I hear the sound of the gun, that's a Q2 run. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so sweet. I want everybody to jump. When you hear the sound of the gun, you ready? That's a Q2 run. Jump. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so. When you hear the sound of the, that's a Q2 run. When I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so. When you hear the sound of the gun, that's a Q2 run. When I put it down on the, when I put it down on the beat, I'ma make it sound so, I'ma make it sound so sweet. When you hear the sound of the, when you hear the sound of the gun, that's a Q2, that's a Q2 run.
The energy, yeah. It's so great to have three rappers on stage who sound so different from each other. You know, you've got two very different styles there with Victus and Ren. They're very, very different sounds. And then to have Nox come in with the American style of rapping, it's so, so different. But it works when they go together and it keeps it interesting when they're kind of bouncing between, taking it in turns to do lines. Yeah, rap harmony. A really, 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 really nice combination. And again, it's cool to keep switching up with every song. It's got a different atmosphere, a different vibe. And with this one, they've gone with this like rowdy, all on the stage, kind of busier, you know, like just get the crowd moving kind of energy. And now it's gone dark, and we're going to see what we get into next. I have no idea what's coming next. Let's get into it.
Big on some of my best mates here, man. Come on. Lovely boys. Aye. If you catch me alone, you better get in my zone because I'm ready to kill. I'll sit on my throne, made of bodies and bones because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break, man. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Murderer, if you see me on the corner of my town, get back, back, back. Murderer, swing for your jaw in the first round. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. I was born shameless, fighting out in Brighton with the neighbours. Brother, I should mother what my name is. I was born famous, trying to set up hot stepper greatest. Shocking like a finger in the anus. I was born wasted, phoned out my brain but I faded. Writing catchy in the booth contagious. I was born courageous, naked and fucking outrageous. With a microphone I rock stages. I jump on the rhythm of rhyme cyclone. I pull Excalibur right out the stone. King Pong, the precision it hits like Stallone. Rocky, keep it cocky, I'll be Al Capone. I walk alone, sit on the horse's throne. If you want it out the night like a mortgage loan, your daughter's home, we'll be staying home alone. Condone the bone, eating like a Toblerone, bitch. If you catch me alone, you better get on my zone because I'm ready to kill. I'll sit on my throne, made of bodies and bones because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break, man. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Murderer, if you see me on the corner of my town, get back, back, back. Murderer, swing for your jaw in the first round. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Yeah. The bigger they come, the bigger they fall, the trigger the gun. I'm clearing them all like any, mini, minor, more, line them up. Guess I'm all like, don't better, Berkeley, lyrical bullets. I mean, actually fucking kill him, squeeze the trigger and pull it. Blood splat, how's it going?
Sheesh. How good was that shot just there? Don't know if I'm going to get to pinpoint that. Look at the colours. Look at the framing. Look at the camera work. It's just... so well done. So well done, the shades of orange they've got there. Just using the light, and I think they've colour graded it afterwards, I think. Just... I haven't heard him make any kind of mistake or anything. And particularly with these fast flows that he goes into, it's really tight, isn't it? And I think I guess Ren put so much into the recordings and the music videos and just everything. I can only imagine the amount of rehearsal time that goes in. How many times do they just nail this down, practice it to perfection, you know? Because when it comes to rehearsing for a gig, it's never enough, you know what I mean? Because you may have it absolutely perfect, you know every line. If you're playing an instrument, you know every note, you know every song, you know the set list, you know it all backwards, and you're like, I'm ready. And then you go on stage and you will always be 70% as good as you were in the rehearsal room. It just gets harder. Things go wrong. The room's hotter. Suddenly your guitar's out of tune. Something kicks off. Somebody falls on the stage and pulls your jack lead out and knocks the microphone over. And then you're distracted, and then you're in the moment and the heat and the pressure and the adrenaline. You know? Not happening here. Very, very comfortable in the chaos. Very, very calm and composed, and you know, I don't know how he is, if he's like a sort of a duck, kind of feet paddling in his head, sort of keep this going, but he seems like he's kind of gliding. Then your computer goes down. That's right, Karen. You start doing a reaction video and then your computer dies and it's blah, you know, and you panic. But no, he's He's really seems very, 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 very calm. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Let's get back into it.
Guess I'm all I don't that Berkeley lyrical bullets. I mean, actually fucking kill him, squeeze the trigger and pull it. Blood splat, how's it going, lad? Rhymes are flowing, man. Trust that, I'm a pro in that. These are sewing bad, boy. I'm an addict, volcanic, and man is twisted and manning. The rounds are gifted, goddammit. I push the button, we panic. Breathe, I seize the land, sky, and the seas. Easy, seeing me freestyle freely. What? Yeah, I came to rock. Drop it like it's hot, fam. Wearing clothes from Oxfam, goddamn, I am. Blood sucking titan, from the streets to Brighton. Hit it with my right hand, sucker. If you catch me alone, you better get out my zone because I'm ready to kill. I'll sit on my throne, made the bodies and bones because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break, man. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat, murderer. If you see me on the corner of my town, get back, back, back. Murderer, swing for your jaw in the first round. Tat-tat-tat, murderer. Homie, it's the way that I get down. Homie, it's the homie, it's the homie, it's the homie, it's the.
Love that as well. These nice little overlays with the black and white over the top, the red in the background is just so cool. And yeah, you guys are right, it's the busking, isn't it? It's all the time you put into busking, because that's not a typical route for an artist, really, to kind of start out there, you know what I mean? Like, we all kind of take different roads, and I think for me, like, I went down like the open mic road when I started out. Like, first started playing at open mics when I was like 15, and you know, in kind of like rough places as well, like sometimes tough crowds, and to just try and get comfortable with just kind of being in front of people. But busking is like, it's something else. It's you're really like laying yourself bare to the public when you're busking. You have to be so comfortable, and just putting yourself out there to the world. It's an interesting kind of place to evolve from as an artist, to just, if you can just bring your art out and put it out there that freely, because anything can happen when you're busking, you know, and it does. Like, the times I've spent busking, you meet some weird characters trying to sell your stuff, trying to take your money, trying to, like, a lot of stuff can happen. It depends, you know. I've gotten into some weird busking situations in Manchester. Things get strange. But, you know, like, to do that all the time at the level he's done it at, and then to kind of like take that into the stage performance environment, just, it feels like he's in his living room, doesn't it? You know, he's just performing in his comfort zone all the time, because he's made it his comfort zone. He's taken control of it, and then is able to display his art and put his art out in a way that's completely relaxed, in a way that people who hadn't gone that same route as it's not. Things are, maybe people aren't quite there or engaged in the same way that he is. They're too busy thinking about what they're playing. They're too busy thinking about what does the crowd think. You know, it's just that I wonder what he's like. I wonder what he's like sort of backstage before shows. I wonder if he's very nervous. Is he very calm? Is he very relaxed? Or like, you know, because usually it's the kind of getting on stage that's the scary bit very often. Like, once you're riding the bike, you know how to ride the bike, and you're like, oh yeah, this is what I do. But sort of just getting up in front of hundreds of people or thousands of people, that's not something you kind of just do. So it's actually getting on the bike that's the scary bit. Once you start moving, it's like, oh, okay, it's fine. But it's just that fear of, I'm just going to fall off straight away on this thing. So, you know, yeah, and as you say, the fact that he's been so ill as well, like, I think he's turned all these negative things into positive with the way, like, he's focused on his practicing, he's focused on his busking, and he's just put so much, he's put his 10,000 hours in and more, you know, to performing, and it's paid off. You know what they say about 10,000 hours, you become a master of something when you put 10,000 hours into it. He's definitely done that. But like, I would get so nervous before shows sometimes, and I would just like, I remember one time I was kind of just like hiding in the toilet, just in a cubicle, and they were just like banging on the door like, Dan, it's time to get on stage now, you've got to go. And it's just like, okay. And you just kind of walk from out of a cubicle where it's quiet, you're by yourself, and you walk out and it's just like lights in your face and there's 1,000 people in front of you, and you've got to tune your guitar and pray a string doesn't snap or whatever. And it's like, that's the getting on the bike bit. And I always found that absolutely terrifying. But then once, you know, you bring, guitar works, you look at each other and go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go. But yeah, I wonder if Ren has a similar process like that. Is it sort of all very anxious at first, and then he goes out and becomes this? Because what we're seeing here is somebody just so comfortable in their realm. Whew. Let's keep going.
Homie, it's the homie, it's the. Yo, big up yourselves. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh no, man. But this
Stop looking down every
This is
time.
so dope, bro. Too sick.
Is it?
This is fucking
Sick
awesome.
doesn't even
Woo!
work.
There's a fucking toilet wizard.
Take this, man.
There's no such thing as a toilet. No. Big, stop.
Toilet
Come on,
wizard.
come on. No. Oh, god damn, Big.
Animal flow. Animal flow. Animal flow. You're in the mind of a cannibal king where chaos and anarchy roam. Trouble is bubbling under the skin. A certain insanity shows. Whenever I pick up the mic and begin, whenever these words that I write.
Is it weird that I was just talking about hiding in a toilet before a gig, and then suddenly the toilet wizard comes out? I didn't know anybody else knew about the toilet wizard. Thought I was the only one who'd ever seen him. Interesting.
The mind of a cannibal king where chaos and anarchy roam. Trouble is bubbling under the skin. A certain insanity shows. Whenever I pick up the mic and begin, whenever these words that I write with my pen come alive, they ignite like a pulled out a pin. Animal flow, out in the jungle, I'm ready for war. I'm beating your brains with a bat, I'm swinging it back, and it's spooky, your back is on board. Know that the cannibals, bro, a murderous mind that you can't ignore. I wait and react with combat on the counter attack. I'm the king of the jungle, I roar. Animal flow, I'm the flow CEO. I got mountains of murderous rhymes. Mountain volcanic, I blow and cause mayhem and panic. There's nowhere to run from my mind. I'm an impassable flow, never slowing, just growing, flowing with intricate lines. Yes, I will dig in my teeth when I bite like a beast. Blood, I drink it like wine. Animal flow, out in the wilderness, I will be king. Feel my throne, I'm the Lord of the Rings. Out on my own, I'm a terrible thing. Animal skins over my shoulders like bling. They will be clothing my sins. I came to win over and over again. I take your life with a grin. Animal. Animal. Alright guys, you ready for this one? Animal. Mary had the little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. It made the blood look so much redder when I slit its throat. Watch it drip, drop, till the ground was so. Mary, quite contrary, how the blood it flows. Horrific, explicit, I feel parasitic, acidic, I'm eating your flesh. Don't fidget, no with it, I'm mentally with it, I get kinda sick when I'm stressed. I am the eye, I am the storm, I am the fury, I am the scorn, I am the belly, I am the beast. Yes, I'm an animal, yes, I'm an animal, yes, sometimes the things I say are irrational, yes, sometimes the things I do are quite radical, yes, I will be waging war on that capital, yes, I will burn the houses of parliament down, these hypocrites, they come out easily, wow, burn and pillage it all to the ground, and your illegitimate king lost his crown. Animal flow, show no mercy under my rule, I will be kind, I will be cruel, drown on my foes in a paddling pool, yes, I'm tyrannical. lyrical bro. So never mistake, I'm either a fool. I'll take your ignorance right back to school and teach you a lesson for testing by cool.
So that's the first time I've ever heard that song. And what a way. That was you know, I feel like the toilet wizard came and took my hand there and sort of took me into that song. And that was, as I say, Free Laps. Yeah. Damn. It's getting abstract there. Again, it's this whole new feeling they're bringing into it. We've gone to these different places: aggression, happiness, love, and then like this psychedelia, this trippy shit. Yeah, I will watch the official. I will watch the live acoustic. I will react to all of them. Yeah. Train Spotting, Human Traffic, getting very. I've been thinking of Human Traffic, the film, quite a lot while watching this show. It's some of the lines from it have kind of been coming back to me of, you know, the kind of oneness and nothing mattering and just kind of losing yourself to the dance, and the moment. What a film! What a film! And I feel just generally, speaking of like Train Spotting and speaking of Human Traffic and talking to Prodigy and stuff, there's a real 90s theme here, isn't there? Like throughout Ren's work, it is all very throwback. Like it's simultaneously modern, but there is this. There's a continuous kind of 90s kind of theming, I feel, to it, and some of his flow style and some of the backing tracks. It's like the way they're put together, the way they're structured is very modern, but the elements within them, there's a lot of throwback to a lot of old kind of synths, a lot of old like 808s and stuff, and different drum sounds and different, you know, damn. Let's jump. I'm feeling a little tripped out after this.
And teach you a lesson for testing by cool. So a couple of weeks ago, I got hit up by a platform that you guys might know called Fire in the Booth by Mr. Charlie Sloth. So it came through. It went pretty fucking well. That should be out very soon. But I thought I'd perform that for you guys tonight. Eduardo, if we can have that track, that'll be brilliant.
Are you ready? I don't know if I'm ready. Am I ready? Are you ready? I was not expecting this. Oh. Ooh. Are we closing on this? Have we got one more song after this? It's wild he's going for this. This is like quite a technical rap he's going to go into because there's so many different flow styles in it. Heavy on the lyrics, but as we kind of said earlier in the chat, like he's able to roll with the waves very, very well. If he misses a line or something, he's very good at bringing it back. So it doesn't nothing ever feels like a mistake. He's very, very good at kind of keeping things on track, isn't he? Am I ready? Shall we do it? Shall we do it?
Brilliant. On my search for brighter days, skies are always grey in places we come from. Yeah. Come what will, come what may, I found the strength to face the things that I run from. yeah. It was the other day, I was back with the lads, fighting the booth, hit me up on the Instagram, open DM, it said, Ren, come and bring the gang, so we came through. Wait, this is true. Charlie hit me up, he said he want me in the booth, the only time I'm in the booth is doing Charlie in the loo. I hit the homie back and I said, how can I refuse? Now we're Sloth, sick boy sounded so smooth with the boom bap shit. Monkey to gorilla, King Kong thud the drum like Jay Dilla, when the throat gets slit, Freddy cut a scissor, click, click, empty the clip, reload trigger, boom. I fell out of the womb riding broomstick broom, so a snitch gets gripped like the Quidditch snitch do. If we're sick, boy, sicker than who? Sourdough, Dali paint a fire in that. A loose screw with a few million views. Playing who's who, blood it's me cause it's not you. Does it move you from the knee down to your shoe? Like Kung Fu, Chun-Li, Big Sonic Boom. A combo Abby you can shoot Hadouken like Ryu and Ken. M. by San, Fa Blanca, Blank Stand. Akuma with the pen, force of Gukan. Is it red, is it ren, does it bang like Scan? When adrenaline ends, will the men defend the ends? Extend revenge, cleanse the soul, repent. Lord forgive my sin, hell and heaven sent world. Top of the world, wide wide world. Over the top I drop, I rockin', boppin', dropping hot since birth. When the reverse, flipping the hearse, hit with the never, just having the worst. Fuck doing double time shit, let me spit. It's the tale of the amazing Spider brand. I'm an 8-bar, 8-arm octagon. Smoking eighth with my mate when it's 8 p.m. Yeah, I ate like an ape, I'm an alien. Flip the 8 on this side like Infinity Stone. I'm finna be the baddest rapper anonymity, no. Affinity for masculinity, still best as alone. Smoke a half ounce of Rocky Flip, okay, it's KO. If you know, you know, I got soldier flow. That's a .50, that's a sniper scope. Take the sniper scope, point it at 50. When the body decays like it's an isotope. With a 10-year half-life, you decay. So in 10 years time, you'll be half your weight. That's a 10-year chance, you'll have half a brain. Let me speed that up, let me Kurt Cobain. Yeah. Swing Warhammer like I'm Thor or Banner. I'm a Mordor hammy man, body bag and tag a man. Rearrange a man's face, fuck's sake, anagram. Put it back together like a game of Scrabble and nothing. Outside, everything underhand. Underneath the table, no label, that's contraband. Babel, it confuses my guy. So ambitious, was that part of God's plan? I am frightening like Attack on the Titan. Fighting Titan, Levi Ackerman. Batman down when Bruce met Superman. Cheese, man got steez. Man got bars and the bars make cheese. Man gets fees for a feature, please. Man spends bars at the STDs. Man makes peas, frozen greens. Man's bar like a field of sheep. Got more bars than Ibiza Street. Man's bar sweeter than Cadbury's. Jeez, fresh life, flesh on cold.
Oh, the breakdancing. Please, like world, can we have more kind of variety performances? This is what I want to see. I want to go to a gig and I want to see mosh pits. I want to see a little boxing match for a little bit. I want to see breakdancing. Like, whoa, man, I just, it's so great just bringing all these different elements of performance in. And what I love as well is these different elements of performance, they're all coming from different genres. You know what I mean? You've got this like metal kind of influence coming in. You've got hip hop, you've got drum and bass and jungle and like acid, and it's all here and it's all coming and it's all like wrapped into one thing, you know? And that's what it's all about, and that's what we are and who we are, isn't it? We're all from different backgrounds, but we're all collectively into good music, and we're into the love, you know what I mean? The love of the art. And it's so great to see all these genres come together and just kind of break all boundaries down, and it's all just oneness, isn't it? Man, let's keep it going.
Cold dice, cess and throw dice, distress like pressing Smith West. Side of your head, chamber jewel lead. One move and you're dead. Grip, then it's click and I clack it. Can it swim, mate? Is your body aquatic? Keep it and frank with a shank in the attic. Man gets spanked with a flashbang banging. Orangutan on manga fan on manic. Hero, catch a hero up the planet. Tetsuo Washima, come Kyoko. Come to reload, futures look cold. Break modes, calibrate so caliber roll. You're to miss you strike, iron is cold. Iron is hot, I connect the dots. Disconnect your spine, reconnect. Duplo, Lego, Kinects, I break. Attack the blocker, toxic shockwave. We block drops like a hot rock blam. Pass to the left to your right hand, men like headshot, faded. I strip your bitch naked. Sick boys, wasted. Rizzler, purple, hey shit. Condom, large size. Finger your muffin, 5 guys. Calm down, play nice. Don't you pussy, sit right there. In the crosshair, die in the cross like a Jesus. Damn. a hole in his head. Hands make money when I need the bread. Man gets hungry so I feed him blood. Can I get a 3.5 under? Red Dead Redemption, I fled dimensions. My head was tense and I bled for vengeance. But introspection brought new direction. A reconception of rhyme selection. Flick a cigarette, already lit up the next one. Drive by, that's like I'm that next one. One how they wonder how he flows soda. Slow down words. Really come harder, really come faster. Just a Welsh boy sipping on a can of lager. Come from the Celtic, knights in armor. Come from the valleys where we all go. Pull the shank harder from the stone sharper. Parker pen master, Tony Stark smart. Iron heart artery, dastardly smarter than Harvard degree. See me, MC squared. Wanna follow me, wanna be, never wanna be. Honor me, I'm a monetary prodigy of biology, baby. Raised on a diet full of weird and shady. Busy and some Wizzy and some Pack and some Jay-Z. 50 and some Missy and some K-Dot tasty. Don't forget the plan B, that's what made. Chop it up, then rub it up. The kings is a crazy, knocking off a mullet off the big room, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Bangers on a daily, fuck all that singing shit. Really come hard, really come fast. Just a Welsh boy sipping on a can of lager. Come from the Celtic, knights in arm. Come from the valleys where we all go hard. Looking on this cliff, singing, come around pit. Leave you with this, cause I'm getting pretty bored now. I live just to feel the music hit. I give it as a gift, it was mine, it's yours. Smoking on this cliff, singing, come around pit. Leave you with this, cause I'm getting pretty bored now. I live just to feel the music hit. I give it as a gift, it was mine, it is yours. Now, hey. Bring it back. Aye. Come on.
It's that proper b-boy hip-hop, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's that proper breakdancing culture kind of music that, with the scratching at the end when they're cutting up the beat. It's just, again, so throwback. It's so 90s. Oh! Man, I don't think we're done, though. I think we've got more. I think he's not going to end it there. He's going to... Where are we going to go? What's he going to do? What's it going to be? Could it be Sick Boy? He's not going to do anything like Jenny and Screech or any of that kind of thing. Like, I don't think he's going to do High Ren. Even though, I mean, it would make sense. Like, it's High Ren, that's his biggest song, right? Like, that's his most viewed kind of, like, highest, like, acclaim piece, right? I might be wrong. I don't know. That's kind of how I have it in my head. So, like, it would make a lot of sense for that. But I don't know how we would kind of do it. Better stop guessing and find out.
I tell you, that song's hard to do when you're standing still and fire in the booth, let alone fucking jump around on stage. Woo!
Yeah.
Little by little, bit by bit, back down with a new habit. It's not for long, just for a while. I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, oh my. We trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, oh my. Erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
Little puppy who gets lucky when he speaks. Blessed with the silver tongue, with the your breath and you tend to prove only psychopathic tendencies or pathologic entity. If everything is set in stone, this is how it's meant to be. Elementary erosion in my time.
First of all, before we start and stuff like that, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart doing this. This is like, it's the second time that I've done a show in the past few years because I've been out in Canada treating brain damage, as some of you know if you've been following me. And honestly, like, performing live is one of my favourite things to do in the world, and I haven't really had much of a chance to do it in the past couple of years. So, honestly, it's beautiful, and it means so much to me to have all of you here. Without further ado, let's get into Slaughterhouse. Somebody, anyone help. Anyone help, I've been going through hell. Hell, I've been going through. Hell, I've been going through. I've been at odds with myself. I've been so lost in my health. I've been feeling like deleting myself. Man, I've been going through hell.
Walls are closing for the chosen. Bodies ripped up, zipped and frozen. One by one we'll all fall down. Welcome to the slaughterhouse.
Crawl over shards of shattered glass, a masterclass of surviving inside a plaster cast. Martial artist, Arkham Asylum, night darkest. Half-heartedly, haphazardly start this. Shallow tombs and open wounds that don't heal. Coastal incision, a mountain made a molehill. Through fields of the valley of doubt, I pass out, revive with a mouth-to-mouth. I say, locomotion, move with a chokehold. Goalposts moving, grow up, then grow old. Focus, voodoo on black hole. Tobacco, I light up with my hand low door. Last of the prophets, heaven sent Nephilim, roaming the earth with a severed wing. But the sword of Damocles is beckoning, heckling thoughts that torch your porcelain skin. Who's the kingdom come king? Brings the conscious to conquer his sins I bring. Whispers caught by the window, but
Again, this is my first time hearing this song, and oh man. Firstly, can we talk about chalk outlines? That was one hell of a tease. I love how he just did a sing-along for that. I was really, part of my heart was like hoping for Chinchilla to come out there. And I was like, I don't think it will. I think he's just doing a kind of like a little interlude, you know, which is a great idea. This song, the instrumental, he's kind of using this like clip distortion on the synths, and it's like, it's so squeezed, and he's taken these big synth sounds, but then kind of reduced the resolution of them to like 16-bit. I don't know if you ever played like NES, Super Nintendo, or Master System, or Mega Drive back in the day. Well, like those first generation ones were 8-bit. The second generation, the Super Nintendo and the Mega Drive, were 16-bit, and it was kind of like limiting what you could kind of put out through the speakers, because the speakers could only put out, you know, like so much information. So you can use plugins to kind of crank that back through modern sounds and reduce them to these kind of forced, like old console kind of sounds, is the best way I can describe it. But then it's kind of, with production, they filled it out and put the bass in, but it has this like this squeezed like crunch to it that's just, it's like it's blowing out your speakers, but it's production perfect. It's clean. It's not actually peaking. It's not actually, because it would be painful if it was, you know. And it's such a nice effect, and it's just, the sound of it is just doing something to me. And my first impression of hearing this song is just like, oh. Man. Let's go.
With a severed wing, but the sword of Damocles is beckoning, heckling thoughts that torch your porcelain skin. Who's the kingdom come king? Brings the conscious to conquer his sins I bring. Whispers caught by the window, but that's because here lies the body of Ren.
Come on, Vic, man. Oh my God. Come on, bro. No. No, hell no, hell no, hell no. Come on, let's get you out of here.
And playmates men out of boys that were lost, it's across to the homies. And some get body bags, get ragtagged, and it still hurts low-key. These concrete streets breed wolves from sheep in the land of the holy. And the legend don't die, I love that guy, this one's for the broski. Pedal to metal, you know how we Devil and Jezebel coming for Jekyll is hiding inside of my taking your rosy cheese, painting them blue, turning your
I feel like we have the audience turning into vampires here and getting eaten. It's like, have you ever seen 28 Weeks Later, the sequel to 28 Days Later, which featured Cillian Murphy, who looks a lot like Ren? In 28 Weeks Later, there's a scene where one person kind of gets bit and turns into a walker, and it just kind of spreads and they're all like trapped. I'm getting that feeling, like there's a little bit of inspiration from 28 Weeks Later here, where the chaos just spreads through the crowd and everybody's trying to get away. And I think they've kind of started that with Victus, you know, like being like going too far. Blade, another great reference. Again, the 90s. It's like, yeah, getting Blade with it. Oh man. I'm sorry, I'm kind of missing this a little bit in the chat because I have my mind blown by the music. Ick boy, mate. So you were the sloth in this video. Is that what I'm reading? That's awesome. You got to meet the whole team. That's so cool. That's so cool. Dusk Till Dawn, 28 Weeks Later. Yeah, Blade. I haven't watched Blade in a long time. I think it's time to watch Blade. Well, you did a very good job at being sloth, mate. You absolutely nailed it. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, good for you, man. All right, let's get back to Blade. Let's get back to the chaos.
Inside of my taking your rosy cheese, painting on blue, turning your pink into skeleton crew, stripping the show from the base of my so watch my tongue, my words are lacing truth. I'm lying in truth, it's a fire in the booth. Switch up the style like biceps, impress your heavy lift, tricep, biceps, I flex up. Thunder and lightning, writing on Tesla. Connect directly, hooks disconnect. Working in a lab, I'm mad bad like Dexter. Coming for your neck, the head that collector. A million degrees, graduate so messed up. A bullet in the knee till you kneel to the emperor.
They say, he say, she say.
People like to pick us, humanity erodes.
OKK with an AK pointed at the KKK. That's how you killer goes. Killer goes. Kitty sick of the most. A kitty quicker on the trigger. Kick. Empty chamber, finger and blow. That pocket and hole. Put it in the chamber, explode. Burrow through the bricks, go, let's go. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. Suck on making crack. When I spread, that's the bread. And the butter and I bled. For the love of music dead. Undercover, tell the coroner I wreck. Resurrect, motherfucker. G sick. Yeah, I'm sick. I think I told you that I'm sick. So good sick. And when I put up on your kit, take it. Homicidal traumatic. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, bitch.
What can you say? What? That was... What an ending. It was such a journey, wasn't it? That was so much more than a live show. It was like a theatre performance. It was like a short film. It was a journey. It was... It's so cool to watch a live show. You can start out talking about influences, Prodigy, psytrance, punk, old school hip hop, b-boy, boom bap, like all these things, and then by the end I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling like Blade and 28 Weeks Later at this point. Like, what gig do you start talking like that? about the inspiration and influence, you know what I mean? And I think Ren is clearly special for kind of making this happen, and for doing something so unique and kind of pushing the envelope and kind of like moving things farther and pushing things forward, you know. But I really hope that a lot of young artists who are coming up are watching Ren, because I think he's setting an example of how things can be. And I think that in the last decade or so, like, live music has definitely been on a bit of a downturn. Like, there's been good things happening in warehouses and places, if you know the right people, if you know the right time, if you know the right band. But it's not like this not kind of what it was when there was a time when music was just constant. Like, it was not hard to find a top quality band playing an amazing show with an amazing atmosphere that was totally engaged with the audience. You could find one in every pub any night of the week, you know, if you went to the right place. It was all kind of there, and that kind of, you know, maybe I'm wrong, you know. I don't know entirely, because, like, obviously I'm getting older. When I was like 18, 19, I was going to all the gigs, I was going to all the raves, I was going to, you know, rap, metal festivals, drum and bass, dubstep. I was going to all of it, you know what I mean? So I was kind of, maybe there's a kind of rose-tinted spectacles kind of perspective on it, but just from kind of what I've seen, it's not quite what it was. But, like, seeing what Ren's doing here, it's taking it to a new level, like, beyond what it was. And if young musicians, or any musicians, can watch this and take inspiration of how to do a live show, how to do music videos, how to set up a business, how you don't need a label. Like, record labels are just a waste of time. There's just, you don't need them, and you got to stay the hell away from them. I don't know anybody who's had a good experience with a record label. I remember when I was, take care T-Witty, all the best, when I was kind of coming up and looking to get signed and stuff, I would meet people who were signed to, like, Island, or even the sort of labels that were considered nicer, like Decca and stuff, and you talk to them and I'll be like, oh, it must be amazing to be signed, and they're like, no, it's not. You're having the best days of your life right now. It's going to turn into a job, a chore, and, you know, whatever. And it's just, it doesn't have to be that way. And I think that Ren is really pioneering independent music, and how it can be done online, how it can be done live, how the music can be done, the videography can be done, how the creativity doesn't have the limits that I think a lot of people think have kind of set on them. And you don't have to do one genre, because I think that's the biggest limiting thing that almost all musicians have in their head. It's just like, well, I like folk music, but I also like jazz. Can't do both. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. And Ren is you know, giving people the power and the courage and the hope to pursue this, and not put limitations on yourself. Do what you want to do, and make new genres. Don't get stuck in any boundaries. You know what I mean? And I just think that this live show, watching this tonight with you guys, it's just taken everything that Ren's doing and put it into one big package, where I feel like I've just watched Ren the movie to an extent. You know what I mean? It's like he's put forward all of his different things that he represents, because he represents so much, and he's put them all through in this concert. And I'm very, very excited to hear more. And I think he definitely geared this concert to be more of this kind of like dark, acidy kind of drum and bass dance, like hip hop themed kind of thing. And it would be cool to see gigs as well that are more guitar based, where he does do like Jenny and Screech and High Ren. And I would like to see that as a fan and as the audience. I would like to see that done in a similar way to the kind of creativity he's done this, but more of a play. I would like to see Ren and the team in a kind of Shakespearean kind of backing with actors, and I'd like to see a live performance of all these stories come together as a live show with an audience. I think there could be a lot of ideas in that, but you know, they're going to come up with something amazing. But you can see all the things that can be born from these ideas and this art they're creating. It's he's got one hell of a team around him, and yeah, just what a family. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, there's all kinds of dangers with labels, Toria. You said the biggest danger from the labels is them stopping any collabs with other artists. It's the way they'll control your money. It's the way they'll tell you a song's not the song, you know. And it's always been that. Like with Kate Bush, she wanted to put out Wuthering Heights as her first single, and the label said no, put out James and the Cold Gun. I mean, that song doesn't suck. But compared to Wuthering Heights, it absolutely does. It's an album track. It's barely even a single, but they insisted, no, it must be that. And, you know, she had to dig her feet in and release what was right. But, like, you could do that back then. In the 70s, you could go into an office and maybe have it out and get into an argument and get your way. I don't know if it's really like that anymore. It's they do have all the power, and the only way to get power back is to leave. You know, and I've experienced this kind of thing myself with music and with film, where people can get involved and take control, and, you know, you got to be very careful what contracts you sign. But I think, yeah, labels would not let an actual bloody punch-up happen in your film. They wouldn't let a lot of things that have happened in this live show happen. You know, there's too many risk assessments to fill out. And yeah, it just wouldn't happen. So to any artist listening, like, follow what Ren's doing. Don't pursue a label. Don't pursue fame either. Don't pursue overnight success. Pursue working really, really hard at creating art you love and putting it out, and focus on creativity and focus on doing what you love to do. And anything that comes beyond that, like, fame is a byproduct of you focusing on your art. Like, doing music to become famous is like eating food just so you can take a shit. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Don't do it. Enjoy the food. Focus on the taste. You know? That might be a weird analogy. I don't know. It's getting late for me. I was up very early. And on that note, what a show. What a performance. I'm going to go lie face down on the floor and think about this. Have a damn good think about what I've seen here tonight. Yes, I hope that was a wholesome analogy. Yeah. It's been really, really nice sharing this with you guys. Thank you. I know you've all gone and watched the whole thing, and you're watching it all again with me. And I'm truly touched that all of you are taking the time to share this with me. You know what I mean? It really, really means a lot to me. I don't take it for granted at all. And yeah, it's really touching, honestly. Do I want to take a nap or do I want to dance? I might lie face down on the floor and kind of twitch, if that counts as a dance. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely gonna do that with enthusiasm. Thanks, guys. Thank you for all the kind words and support. And yeah, there's no way the wizard would pass the DBS checks. Not a chance. Yeah, and as you say, there's at least 4 live streams going on right now. There's many live streams, and there's a lot of established reactors out there. You could have been on their channels, and, you know, like, but you chose to come onto mine, and that's really, really, you know, it's just awesome. It's so cool. And yeah, I've got exciting things coming up on this channel. I can't talk about any of them just yet because they're not confirmed, but some stuff is happening. Things are moving. And I am going to be looking in the future into doing more things related to, like, album reviews, live show reviews, and actually kind of going to events. And, you know, as this channel grows, I want to do more with regards to meeting a lot of the musicians that I react to, interviews, you know, chat in the hat, you know what I mean? Maybe get a podcast going and working on music together. That's something I would really, really like to do. Is get some collaborations going on, and yeah, see where it goes. But it's going to be a journey, and I want you guys to know that I'm putting everything into this, and there's a long road ahead, and I'm all into it. And I don't know where this is going to lead, but I think it's going to lead to some really, really big places. And yeah, I'm really. I hope you all keep joining me on this journey and see where we go. And I hope to meet you all in person at future events and future whatevers. You know, let's just give it our all. And I really, really appreciate the support. It means the world to me. Now the question is, going back to thanks guys, going back to technical difficulties. One problem I have with this that I had last time is that when I press stop streaming, it will stop at some point. So it's entirely possible I press stop and then I'm just kind of sat here. Maybe I should press stop and walk off. Maybe I should just kind of freeze. Maybe I should just hum. These are things I should have thought of beforehand and got just right. A rising tide lifts all ships. Thanks, guys. Hello, Miss B. Kate. Hello and goodbye. This will be coming out as a live stream, of course, like it'll be here after I finish this stream, but I'll also kind of re-upload it like I did with the Renfire in the booth. Might cut a couple of bits down on either end, I don't know. But I just find that like it actually gets seen later on by a lot more people if you release it as a video. So yeah. I'm gonna go with a hum. Or maybe just hold a note. All right. Okay, I'm gonna press the button, and I'm gonna sing.